Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for another episode of No Man's Sky, part of the Voyagers update. But I believe now there's a new update. So for more, land building units and stuff. But this is the story mode that we were playing, and I'm going to try to continue on with it. So let's zip into the game feed here. And we're going to make sure that it's a recording. Well, let's load our save. It's, the Voyagers update. This one here. And I think we were on the anomaly. And I think from there we were going to contact... Was it Artemis we were going to contact? I don't remember. While this is loading, I just want to check OBS to make sure it's working. Looks like it is. That's good. I gotta say, this game has come along so far from when it first released. Big difference in it. I pray that this pause screen doesn't mean that it crashed. So let's see. No, this will be continuing on. But other than waiting for this puppy to load, how's your day going? I hope it's good. And we're finally rendering in. So leap in the dark. Continue with Apollo's plan. Search for the Sentinel energy trace. Return to space and begin the search. Okay, so that's what we were going to do. And let's get into Little Red here and do it up. Launching. Give a little boost and we'll turn the ship around. Okay. Link detected. On this planet here. Let's get orientated. Ley line source. Okay. Here we go. This is a caustic planet we're heading to. Copper, aluminum, and cobalt. Fungal molds. I know it's been a while. I think the last time I posted was back in mid-February. We're now into March. But I got so many games that I want to cover and touch on, and in my time not on a video, I have to spend my time playing the games and learning them because, as I stated in an earlier video on one of these series, I don't like those videos that people post that are first time playing this, first time playing that. And the reason why I don't like them is because, ooh, slow up. And this is going to take an hour to get there. Let's go fast again. This just says approximate location. Wow, this planet is pretty watery. Anyway, I'm getting off the beaten path of what I wanted to talk about here. Okay, it says land to begin search. Jeez. Not really any land, is there? Guess we can land here, maybe. Nope. crazy stuff. We'll try to figure this out in a second or two here. Did I forget in some way, shape, or form how to land this thing? No. Where's the controls? Display gaff controls. Okay. Tethered, inverted. Okay, it doesn't say how to land the ship though. Anyway. I always thought it was E. Maybe it isn't. There we go. Wow, this poor animal stuck out on this rock. Let's see. Jeez, buddy, you're stuck out here and there's nowhere for you to go. Do a quick scan.
Toxic protection falling.
I'd say it's over on that other piece of land there behind us. Or I should say in front of us. See if we can land here. We should probably also check our launch thrusters as well. Make sure we got enough launch fuel. So we really don't want to get stuck on one of these rocks, no do we? Hydrogen. That's quite a bit of distance that way. Quite a bit of distance. Sodium is always important. $700 units that way. Let's get back to the ship. I think we need to just maybe keep an eye out for it. Could it be the stranded life form thing, or I don't know. another resource here I can grab. More sodium. Okay. Too weak for distance to estimate.
Toxic protection.
I don't know where to go for this one. Follow the Sentinel energy trace to its source. Now, it says arrive in 10 minutes, but this is approximate location, but I'm telling you, not really much to choose from here. Well, let's land over here. It's a crazy world. Wow, that put me right in the water. Let's see. And yet this is telling me I'm like 900 units too far. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't. I don't know how we're expected to find that, right? Trace Sentinel energy to its source. I mean, is there a way to find more than one source of this? Let's go back up into space. I mean, that's showing it below us here. I mean, now when we're looking, that looks like it's a land source. Then when you get closer, you realize it ain't a land source. And this ship is not designed to go into the water. And it really is super hard. You can't see the objective. I mean, could it be this saying there's a building over here. That's the only issue I have with this game. The waypoints are not as clear marked as you think they should be. Now, some of them are super easy to find, and then other ones are super difficult. And this just doesn't look like, to me, that it's... Yeah, that's my base. I'm not getting any closer to this source at all. And yet, like, when I look at it this way, I see that it's in front of me by 7 minutes, but then I also see a marker up here. Hence the reason why sometimes I get frustrated with it and don't want to play it for a little bit, because I find it too difficult to get to where I say I'm supposed to go. Okay, we're in space. Let's go to the galaxy map, because maybe we're not even in the right vicinity. I think we're definitely in the right system. No mistake in that, I wouldn't say. Okay. Another thing that this game likes to do is when you're... What is it? This one? It's a mission. The missions. There it is. Log. So right now, a leap in the dark. Space anomaly beyond the system. The Atlas path. Continue with Apollo's plan. Purchase blueprint technologies or new base parts aboard the anomaly. See, and that's where it was, but yet I didn't see anywhere where I could buy the technology blueprints I needed. And then it went on this. Follow the Sentinel energy trace. Signal flares erupted all over the surface of this planet when the Sentinels attacked. If I trace them, I might uncover the secrets of the portals. Okay. Go to the galaxy map. Sometimes it requires you to go, okay, no, this should be in the same system. Sometimes it requires you to do different missions at different times. Okay. Locate the Atlas interface. I got a feeling, yeah. this one is in that system. Just zip away from this planet's atmosphere and have a pan around and see if I can find anything again. To an asteroid field. Okay. That's a fugitive ship. I have no intentions on looking at that. Space station. My base. Titanium rich alloy. I don't need that. No skulls or that other thing, which just seems to be locked on now. Hey. We had a clear path last video. So if you know where I'm going wrong, make sure you know, put it in the comments, because I'm having a hell of a time here. I didn't think I exited from the game that far. Okay, because now this says arrive in 3 days. Go after this again, see if I can locate it. Again, it's taking me down to a planet full of water. Which wouldn't be bad if I could spot something on the land, because it usually would be either a down ship or a building of some kind. There's nothing here. Let's land on this pillar. That's the worst of it is, if I say land it here, dove in the water, whoa, I'm never getting back in that ship again. Let's be honest, because I'll never be able to jet back all the way back up here. Now it's saying 1,100 units that way. Yeah, put some more takeoff fuel in this thing, which I might have. Check it again. 100 that way. For here. At 1100 would put. Okay, wait now. There's something. Did I actually find it? Touchdown. This is it, I gotta say, it was a bitch to friggin' find. Pillars of Jotun. Traveler Jotuns. I don't know what to expect as I approach the structure. An army of sentinels, perhaps? Some gateway through which I find Arnabus? But the shifting structure of this monolith, I can feel something else. A story, a vision. It's already burning itself into my eyes. Alright, let's activate the thing. The Traveler Arrival. The Traveler awoke beneath the shadow of a red star. Through the lowly cosmos they fled, yearning the purpose and meaning. They found an anomaly, an aberration, a door to the heavens. No Vy'keen, no Korvax could see it. Only the Traveler could perceive the portal through which they did not know how to step through. They didn't know the secret language of the glyphs. They did not grasp the price of the final truth. Okay, let's witness the glyphs. I'm filled with the knowledge of the ancient Traveler. I see glyphs in my mind. Part of the code, I need to activate the portal. As I depart, I spot a sentinel drone in the distance. It moves away quickly. Sentinel forces deployed. Destroy all the sentinels to buy time to escape. Drones are provoked by harvesting resources.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Sentinel force deactivated. Okay. Perform a scan to detect ley lines. Glyph 1 of 3. This is 20 minutes away. Let's hope this one's easier to find, folks, because that last one was horrendous. Okay, so now I know we are looking for monoliths, so I need to find the monoliths. That's it right there. No mistaking this. It's a big structure, so. Let's get over the land and set her on down. I really thought there for a minute we were going to have a total fiasco, not being able to find anything. Okay, let's get over here. I think we got to activate these glyphs. Word for is.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Word the. Lost fragment. No idea what that says. As I approach the structure, I feel the same burning sensation in my eyes. It's nothing to read, yet I'm more aware of these words than anything I've ever known. Let's activate her up. Traveler. Sin. Traveler found a way. They always did. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. With the shattered memories of the Sentinels, the Traveler found the glyphs they needed. They passed through the gateway and emerging before the face of impotence. Or impotence? I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. The Traveler asked Atlas how many worlds were left to visit. They had seen so many in their life, they did not wish to die before they saw them all, and the Atlas answered, 18,446 planets. More could be... Oh, okay. More can be seen than any other lifetime. It was possible to explore the universe before the Traveler died. It was impossible. Okay. Witness glyphs. With knowledge of the ancient Traveler, see glyphs in my mind and other pieces of the code. Think of Atlas. I've encountered his name many times when I traveled, yet its true nature still eludes me. The vision fills me with fear. Locate the final glyph set. Link detect. Tracing source. She is that away. A little red. Let's go, buddy. Phaser's on stun. Well, at least now we're heading over a larger landmass. Now this one says an hour and 4. An hour and 4 even with full thrusters. Let's go up into space.
Warning. Threat detected.
Don't want the fugitive ship. I'm not interested in it. Okay. Seconds. Sure, this would have to be on the darker side of this crappy planet, wouldn't it? Those little knowledge pods, but damaged machinery. Destroy the blockage. Yep, some nanites. Okay. Yeah, I'm right over the point now. Oh, there's a monolith there and I can't see us. Everything is tinted here with that same red, unobservable crimson that fills my vision when I blink. I can only hope this structure holds the final glyphs that my trial at these ruins is nearly over. Traveler, a purpose. Atlas told Traveler they were first of their kind. What a magnitude would follow, each would be endowed with the same noble soul, each able to travel from planet to planet in an eternal solitude. First Traveler accepted the gift of Atlas. This is not what they hoped for. What was the purpose of affinity if you cannot see it all? If you were alone, you would one day die. The first traveler cursed the atlas and claimed that they would find a way to survive, no matter the cost. All of these worlds, all of this time itself, for the travelers to witness. Hey, witness the glyphs? And I'm filled with the knowledge of the ancient traveler. I see the final glyphs in my mind, the final portion of the code. Okay.
Toxic protection falling.
Scan to perform. Wayline link detected. Arrive in 5 hours. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to space to deal with that. Where is my ship? There it is. Also grab these Kovacs words too while I'm at it. Journey milestone completed. Interpreter. I learned 30 words. Nice. Follow the Sentinel energy trace to the portal. Okay. Their signal is this way. It says arrive in an hour. So it must still be on this planet. So let's head up into space again.
Warning. Threat detected.
So that's probably just a problem with my video card not being able to render stuff in quick enough. In seconds, Commander. This would be it down here. This is probably another one that isn't rendering in. Okay, there it just appeared. Oh, hello. Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach, breach, breach. Approach the portal. I think of every passing through the idle wish that led me to this moment. I think of every passing thought and idle wish that led me to this moment. Okay, that makes more sense when I slow that down. Then this gateway, I might find Artemis, might find the source of the Sentinels, might find the whole new universe. But it's more than this. This is not fate. I'm making a choice, a leap of faith, somewhere out there in the dark where I find who I am meant to be. Okay, so input the glyphs. But I feel deep in my heart the call towards the deeper truth. This will be the start of everything. Okay, something's happening there. Ooh, Stargate Atlantis. Enter the portal. Okay. Know where this is going to lead us. Okay, I hear a noise of some kind. Where am I? I think this is where we made our base.
Warning. Hostile system.
Anomalous signal detected. Atlas protocol initiated. I really don't know what's happening. Okay. Leap in the dark. Speak with the Atlas. Okay. You've learned the word for Atlas. Atlas interface. Text blinks before me. It waits input. I ask who this is. Hello, world. Audio recording plays echoings across the vast interface. We were once travelers, once aspired to be more than dirt and dust. The audio clicks, and then some time passes. Show me a world, Atlas. Show me something no one has ever seen before. The voice ends. The interface grows still and silent and waits a command. Perform a diagnostic. It's been years since last diagnostic. 64% of worlds operating within expected parameters. Actionable observations awaits analysis. Subroutine sentinel. Status error. Null value. Subroutine glass. Status operational. 4,182 breach attempts. Subroutine traveler. Status operational. 458 critical error warnings. Exo mind structure integrity compromise. Immediate repairs required. Initiate personality interface? Yes. Traveler. Reality fades, everything does. My body, my voice, my soul, all of it speaks to me. The Atlas stands before me in all of its might. I want to ask about Artemis. I want to find them, but something is happening to me. I need to get out of here. I need to scream, rejoice, or submit. Submit. Try to submit, but it's too late for that. Far too late. I've belonged to this creature for my entire life. Everything in riddles with this. It's crazy. Pretty interesting stuff, if you ask me, but still very weird and ominous. Now where are we? This is imminent heat. New planetary record. Hottest temperature. Great, we're on a super hot planet.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Locate your starship. Okay, it's up here. Life support at 50%. Sorry, Mr. Creature. You got somewhere to be. Always collecting loot. Gotta have the loot. Just destroying that extra stuff because I just don't have the inventory space. Save and chart. I don't have a clue where I'm at. Finally made it up here.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
The wall of flame detected. Let's see if I can get this stuff first. What's in this? Please tell me a bunch of nanites. Yep. More nanites, please. Oh, a Gek relic. Carbon. Need an Atlas pass for that. Thought I bought one of those. Maybe I didn't. Okay, it's just getting
Ground protection for
interaction here. I'll do the broadcast. Client log initialized. Getting hot, so let's get into our ship because our health is going down. At least we got protection in here. I escaped to my ship, glad something familiar in this strange world. Where has the portal taken me? I was caught in the gravity of that infernal machine. Not strong enough to resist, it identified itself as Atlas, the entity so many worship and fear. I saw no sign of Artemis, no trace of sentinels. Why did I even step through that gateway? Why did I follow this path? Well, I wanted to rescue Artemis. Is that true or just a lie I tell myself? Kind of thought a noble person might have. Artemis was indeed of insistent, but really risk my life just for them? There's something more, some other yearning. I stare at the console. An opportunity presents itself once more. There is an inbound transmission emerging from a location on this very planet. Incoming. Check the communicator. You are not alone. Signal appears to be coming from this very system using the same words that led me to Artemis so long ago. Could it be them? Did Artemis meet Atlas as I have? To end the transmission. Okay. Launch thruster is critically damaged. What the hell? This is not my ship.
Component repaired. Component repaired.
Say it can't be my ship if I need a metal plate. I need some launch fuel, and I need to drop that in there.
Technology recharge.
Okay. It's the warp technology. See what I can do to my exosuit, because I'm pretty sure it was down. Grab an ion battery.
Recharge.
These.
Recharge.
Health. Yeah. Can't really recharge that. Support gel. Can I make one of those support gels? Need a dihydrogen jelly. It's one of those. Support gel. And
Technology recharge.
that into there. Okay. Starship received mysterious signal. Leap in the dark. Locate the source of the mysterious distress signal. Signal echo 12.4 approximate location. Okay, let's get our ship up and out of here. Up we go. Share the experience with Nadia. Alright, it's telling me now to go to the anomaly, right? Get a little further into space, because it won't appear here. There it is. Yeah, well, let's go to the anomaly. We'll end our episode here, and then let's just hope it's not almost another month before we play again. I don't think it will be. Trying to keep a little bit more consistency with all the other episodes that I am doing, all the other series that I'm doing. Okay. Share the portal experience with Nadia. Okay, Nadia. Nadia business, Nadia. I always like to take the shortcut to Nadia. Traveler entity, it's been some time. Polo has missed you. You didn't? What do you mean? Some time. Surely I have not been gone that long. Explain I found a portable and stepped through and experienced another world. They look at me with concern. Traveler, your journey was longer than you might realize. Portals have much in common with our home. Their travel is anomalous. You are unharmed, yes. You feel complete. You feel not crimson. I can confirm that, I guess. Pleased. Old portals are strange, but so is our home. Polo is clever. False. Atlas false entity cannot see us. Polo uses Atlas falsity against themselves. So is what I encountered maybe a false entity? I have no idea. But then go ahead and end the conversation. Nadia tried anomaly home. Scans universe. Once Nadia scanned creatures of the dirt. Nadia is free and not free. Happy and not happy, but Nadia is safe. Okay, well, I guess that was an explanation of everything. Let's speak to Polo friend, I guess. How are you? Hungry? Customary greeting for old friend, yes? I told Nadia you'd be fine, traveler friend. Poor Nadia, they do get nervous. Okay. Ask about strange worlds. What such places did not exist could not be seen, but for now, every second more appear. They sweep through a new creation. I do not know where these new worlds come from, what lies beyond our boundaries. I do not think we will ever know, but they are exciting to see, yes? You got anything else to say there, special this Polo? That's Atlas for station coordinates. No, this is leading back to the other stuff we were doing, right? Okay. Well, anyway, folks, that was fun. And appreciate you if you're tuning in to my continuation of the story of No Man's Sky. And when we come back next time, we'll continue on and see if we can get lost again. Thanks so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? It's free. Get her done. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.